Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about how you can earn passive income by staking your EDNA token. So this is essentially a DNA on EOS blockchain. So I talked about this project 2 months ago, how you can earn passive income on the EDNA or EDNA platform. So before we get into that, just in case you're new to the channel, just to remind everybody that we have airdrop for Parsl. This is a supply chain on the blockchain. This is targeting the marijuana industry. So marijuana is pretty much a big thing nowadays. You know, a lot of state legalizing marijuana in California, in Colorado, also Florida as well. So they're legalizing in the state level. And I think there's a lot of marijuana stock goes skyrocketing like crazy, but you're not chasing those stock anymore. It's too late. So so this airdrop will be on October 29th. Snapshot will be on October 24th. And also, CADEOS is going to have an airdrop on December 20th. Snapshot will be December 1st. So make sure you transfer your token out of the EOS, out of the exchange to your EOS account. So they are going to take a snapshot of what you got in your wallet in order to see how much airdrop you're going to give it to you. So make sure you transfer your EOS out of the exchange to your wallet to qualify. And also, EOSBET is having an interactive airdrop. So in order to qualify, you have to play the game, roll the dice, log in with your scattered wallet. Also, they're going to do some payout next month. And this airdrop is automatic. Once you play the game, the airdrop automatically go to your EOS account. And next month, they're going to give you some payout if you are EOSBET token holder. So don't bet on something you cannot afford to lose. This is just a game. Also, BetDice is having a lucky draw as well. Almost every 1 hour, they have a lucky draw. They will give you some free EOS. Also, if you're new to BetDice, just by logging in with your scattered wallet, automatically you get 1,000 dice token. Also, some of the viewers and subscribers reminding me about the you can do the staking your token into the pool and all that. Just want to shout out to Info, one of my subscribers, and Tony Yip. Remind me to talk about this. I almost forgot. So so you can basically stake your token. So I stake my 1,000 dice token, and you get paid out almost every hour, something like that. And also I can stake additional token as well. So for example, I stake additional token in there, 573, oops, 629, right? So I can just stick my token and get some payout and all that, and then you can just accept, and then automatically they stick the token. Also, you can also have payout pool as well. So you can stick your EOS token as well as you can stick your DICE token as well, and then you can get some payout as well. So check it out. So this is pretty cool. So the next payout pool will be in 37 minutes. So this is so cool actually. So if you're interested, please click my link below. That will help out my channel as well. And let's get into it. So just in case you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop giveaway, hard fork, and ICO. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. So right now, I talk about this project, how you can profit from it. At the time, they don't have a staking token mechanism, but right now they do have it. And when you submit your DNA to 23andMe, when you buy the toolkit from Amazon or whatever for $99, you submit your valuable DNA to them for free. And basically, you have to buy the toolkit. You pay them to submit your DNA, seriously. And from there, they collect your DNA and then they create a repository, and they basically profit your DNA. They probably use it for clinical research, for pharmaceutical drug company, and basically profit from your DNA by building this repository. And with the human genome, it's already finished by, I think, year 2000, they finished all computing, mapping all the human genome. So they want more data from the humans, from the human side. They can, do more research. So anyway, so for the first time right now, instead of giving out your DNA for free, you can monetize your DNA. Basically, you can share your DNA. Depending on whether you want to share, you can share your DNA for research purposes or for clinical purposes, and you will get reward out of it. Instead of right now, you're submitting the DNA to 23andMe and you don't get paid. And basically, those are very valuable data. Human genome, those are very valuable human data in research and clinical study. And also in the radio, once in a while, you hear some people talk about some advertising that there's some research study. You can be the join those research study, you'll get paid and all that. Placebo versus the drugs and all that. But this is not invasive. You just submit your DNA. So let's talk about the token staking. How you can stake your token to the DNA. Let's go back. So you go to tokens. So this is EDNA token staking. Basically, staking is like a CD or certificate of deposit at your bank, and they have different levels. Weekly, you can earn 1x current rate. Monthly, you can earn 1.5x at the current rate. And then quarterly, you can earn 2 times the current rate. So there's no minimum or maximum for staking. You can withdraw anytime you want, and you have to use a scattered wallet to interact with the program contract. And currently, there's 100 million EDNA reward to share. So the reward are added to your current stake when paid, and then the system will re-enroll your stake for the next period, compounding your passive earning power. And also the exact payout depending on the percentage of the total EDNA token that you stake to the contract. And there's a zero inflation offering because this is the original EDNA token, and they already pre-budget for this program. And also programmers, you can go to, it's an open source contract. You can see EDNA on GitHub. And another important thing is that you must click the claim each week to get the reward. This is applied to quarterly and monthly stake as well. So this is annoying. It's not automatically. You have to click the claim button and all that. So keep an eye on the next claim available day and try to claim as soon as it has elapsed. So you can make sure you log in with your scattered wallet, and then you can just say stake now. And then here is what is staking. Currently, my wallet do not have any EDNA token. I have that in some other wallet. So basically, you can just stake your token. So if you have whatever token you have, you can select a staking period, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and then you can go ahead and stake the token. And also, there's some rules in here. You can read the rules and all that. And let's go back. Oops. And also there's some news, and also, so I think somewhere in here you have a claim button. When the time comes, you have to claim your token. So this is how you can claim your, how you can stake your EDNA token. So you can check it out. Let's go back and talk about the project itself. So in terms of the community, so you can join the community, and if you're an EDNA token holder, you can join the community for free. And also they have an EDNA constitution. You can check it out. And also the community is the boss. Basically, they can vote to allow to continue to serve. So they vote to allow us to continue to serve as their genetic sequencing vendor, or they can replace another sequencing company. So when they sell sequencing service, the community control the vast majority of the funds they collect and determine what profit they are entitled to, and how much the company income is reserved for the DNA storage, processing, or on the EOS platform, as well as for the community needs. And also the community is comprised of scientists, geneticists, biohackers, and people. They want to preserve their ownership of their genetic information. and then they want to advance genetical science, preserve the privacy and personal rights when it comes to DNA. I mean, this is absolutely true because DNA is a very personal thing, and if you want to monetize it, it's up to you. And instead of just submit to a random company like 23andMe, and they basically use your DNA for research purposes, they basically profit from your research, for research. So the fundamentals of blockchain technology, you decentralize the power back to the people. So you take control of your personal data, and especially your DNA is so personal, right? So I think it should be up to you whether you want to share your data instead of just giving it to another company. So let's look at the team quickly. So Matt Hayes is a social media. It's interesting. How come they don't list out the founder first, or the scientists? You know, those are more okay. This guy has a channel. It's Costa Crypto, maybe from Costa Rica, over 300 subscriber. And this guy is Eric, is a lead blockchain front end developer. So he has his own website. He's a WordPress developer or designer, and he's not a programmer. So he's just a designer. And he worked with WordPress for 7+ years. And also he's a film designer. So he's not a hardcore programmer per se. And Nate Henderson is a lead blockchain architect, is a data scientist. Let's see, I put that out earlier. Let's see, oops, jeez. So he's a data scientist, blockchain architect, machine learning engineer, and his experience as a blockchain advisor, Green Line partner. So this is FX currency, regulatory volatility. So this is like an investment term or something like that. Risk management, chief explorer. Is it adventure trips? Maybe he owns a company, a tour company in Puerto Rico. And general manager of the hostel, technical consultant, background is business administration, MIS. So he is not a hardcore programmer either. So he's a data scientist, a blockchain architect. Is not a hardcore programmer. So anyway, the next one. Nathan is a lead scientist. So Nathan, logistic at Pacific. Wait a minute. So he's a what? So the team is a lead scientist. So lead scientist Nathan is a logistic at Pacific Scientific Transport. So they transport those probably the laboratory, those specimens and all that. Samples remain when freezer at. So liquid nitrogen packed completely intact. So he's a logistic guy. So he's also a driver. Maybe he's the owner of the driving the limousine company, and also the owner of the sales of firearms hardware across the U.S. And driver Big Woody Tools. Oh, really? And UCSD. Human biology. So his background is in human biology. It's a bachelor's degree. So it's a lead scientist in the team, but I think we need a PhD on the team, isn't it, right? Let's look at this. Lead researcher. I don't think I put this guy. So he's the founder managing director at D&M Interactive Solution. We talk about marijuana, cannabism, wheat is for public purchase across Canada, and then let's see. So he's a lead researcher, adult genetic editing, and then founder, managing director at D&M Interactive Solution for 2 years, and teaching assistant and technical assistant, St. George University in Granda. This is in Caribbean. I think a lot of people a lot of people go to St. George University in Caribbean, and mostly most of them are rich family, and they try to get into medical school in US. They can't get into, so they go there because they have tons of money. But I mean, I'm not bashing Caribbean, but they do have some good medical residents coming out from St. George University. I mean, don't get me wrong, but to go there is very expensive program. Physician assistant and lab technician, so he's not an MD or a PhD, and St. George University Medical Science is a Bachelor of Medical Science, so it's not an MD. So hold on, let's go back to the team. And Greg Simpson, he's the founder. So let's look at his background. Founder at EDNA in Wisconsin. So the background for him, he is a technical guy. He's a senior principal engineer from Oracle for 11 years. Swap team leader, PeopleSoft. Magellan Group is a consulting organization, but I don't have his degree. So I don't know if his background is in computer science or anything, but he works for Oracle for 11 years, senior principal engineer. So I assume he's a technical guy. So let's see. So he's the founder of this. But you know, if you're doing DNA type of stuff, sequencing and all that, we need a PhD on board on the team. In my opinion, because for example, you need a PhD on molecular science or some types of MD on the team, or you know, some a stronger molecular science background. So advisor. So this is the advisor for the team, digital scarcity, and let's look at the team member quickly. So they don't have a bio for this. So this guy is also on the special. Let's go back. So James, he's a technical EOS consultant. He has a repository in GitHub. Seems like pretty active. His last activity is on October. And this guy is in the same team as this guy. So it's a web application development. But I don't have the bio for this team. So they partner with Mid.1, DEX, EOS, a decentralized exchange, Norwegian Biotech Corp. And so let me know what you think. It seems like the team is not very strong. I think we need a stronger technical team, and as well as the PhD on board on this project, because this is the DNA sequencing thing. We definitely need a PhD on board. I used to work in a molecular science lab, so I know how this is. I did DNA sequencing before too, so this is pretty interesting. Anyway, let me know what you think about this project. This seems like a very interesting project, but the team is a little bit weak. But the thing is, we get free airdrops, right? So it doesn't matter. So let me know what you think. Please comment below if you find this video helpful, and also make sure you subscribe. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, share with your friends. Make sure and also comment below. I want to hear from you. What do you think about this EDNA project? Do you think this is a good idea? We can monetize our DNA and we decentralize the power back to the people and all that. Please comment below. And are you going to stake your EDNA token to get some reward out of it? Are you going to join the community and check it out? Who is on the community? Maybe they have some scientists or some smart people on the team as well. You never know. Please comment below. I would like to hear from you. Also share with your friends, and make sure you subscribe. Even if you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell button so you don't want to miss out the token swap, airdrop, ICO or hard fork or airdrop or whatever. Because I know some people miss some airdrop and token swap as well. So you don't want to miss out all that thing. Those are free money. You should be able to get it. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. And remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Investing in cryptocurrency or ICO has inherent risk. Please use your due diligence.